Today is another Ivory Cloud Serpent camping stream, so to loop anybody in that's catching this VOD from the beginning, from the future, hello. The gist of it is that there's a lasso that drops from certain Mogu mobs in the Vale, and you can take that lasso once you have it, target the Ivory Cloud Serpent rare spawn mob, use it, and that will give you the mount. So what we're doing today is we're going to camp the spawn point of the thing while mashing a macro that has /target and /use and also some other stuff in it. So presumably the theory is when the Ivory Cloud Serpent eventually spawns, my macro will target it and begin using the lasso so that it earns us the mount. For a history lesson for anybody that needs it, I don't know if needs it sounds right, that implies that anybody should know this. I've tried this once before, is the basics. I've tried farming, camping this once before, we did it on stream. We waited for a little under 2 hours, hour and a half or so. The mount spawned, and it was too high above me. It was about 20 yards or so up from the spot that I had chosen to camp at. Streaming Hearthstone is awkward because I'm not good at Hearthstone, but I also, oh, it's up, it's over here. You're right, I did need to be higher. Everybody that said that, they're right. Oh my gosh, it's so fast. Oh no! I needed to be much higher, which is like good information to have. I wonder if we can catch it. Awkward. So we were unable to catch it. It basically got away and it was very sad. And my ego will be a little bit bruised for the rest of my life. However, that's no reason to give up, so we're trying again. I'm going to make my way back out to the spawn point. I'm going to do a revised estimate of the height based on what we know from last time, and then when I've done that, I'm going to open up a group, because I figure I want to camp in a group this time. I tried doing it on my own last time. Didn't really make much of a difference. The argument for doing it without a group is that once somebody starts the cast, you have very little time to do it yourself before it respawns, but the argument for doing it with a group is that once somebody starts the cast, the dragon stops so you can actually catch it. So I feel like our odds are probably, I've revised my guess and think that a group's probably best. However, I do need to figure out where I'm going. So we're going to 26.8, 55.1. I've done this before, 26, 55. I'm actually really close. I just need to go like a little ways northeast. Here we go. So we made it to 26.55. That's pretty close. So now what we're going to do is last time we got to about here because we were like trying to be right between the two heads of those statues. And I was trying to be at the top of the gate, but I've since understood that when people say the gate, they mean the arch. And that I'm being needlessly pedantic about it. So we want to be pretty high. Also, I need my macro. I will show you the macro that I'm using. I did not write it. Okay, here's the macro. I'm going to be spamming this a couple times, like every second or so approximately, maybe a couple times a second. The macro will stop itself if I am already channeling the item to prevent the macro from kicking itself. Aside from that, it's just going to clear your target because you will automatically target the Great Serpent if it swims by you through the air, swimming, you know. It'll clear your target, it'll target the thing, it'll use the lasso. This will only work if you have the lasso, which is important to know. I do have the lasso, I have already farmed that. If they just only have one friend, the headphones I used to use before these ones, I have them in my other room on the other computer, and I just have them just, oh, there it is. What just happened? I spammed the macro, I saw myself channeling it. I don't think I got it.
Other room on the other computer, and I just have them just, oh, there it is.
It's definitely gone now. He's there to the gate. Did he leave? Did nobody finish the channel? I was in range to channel it. We're all very slow. This is funny. You gotta admit, this is pretty funny. There's just 40 people, incredibly slow, just all waddling their way down to a gate. Oh, there he is, yeah. He's faster than we are. So if somebody starts it, are people doing it? Oh! How did, we did it! Well, some of us did it. Some of us will not have gotten it, which is a bit heartbreaking. What a mess that whole thing is. What an absolute mess. Congrats to people who got it. The problem with waiting is that the worm won't stop, and he's faster than all of us, so unless you have a spot to cut him off, you're never gonna have everybody catch up to him and be in a spot. Like, it's not like he's just hanging out there. He's going faster than our flight speed, even without the worm thing. I've heard it's a little bit pink, and it is a little bit pink. You know what? I'm into that. It's just kind of like got a little bit of a pink hue to it, which I like. I think it's cute.